Okay, so today we are running Nick's one-shot and session 0. So, Nick already told me his character concept, which was he wanted to play a tinker, and then at that point I suggested him trying our new homebrew race, Azure Dragonborn. So, the pieces aligned, and today I've invited him here to not only roll the dice and see how that goes, but also to run by his character and let him get a sense of his character, like what's good, what's bad, does he want to stick with this, that kind of thing. And I see Nick now, he's coming in. Come on.
Alright, okay. Let's see. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
So Nick, do you know why you're here today?
Play D&D and die?
Pretty much. So if you could roll 46 and drop the lowest.
Wait, which dice?
46. Yeah, you can choose whichever d6 you want. But 46, drop the lowest and write it down, and that'll be your array for your character later.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, hi. I'm Nicholas. I'm playing Xiong. And Azure Dragonborn. I'll be playing as a Tinkerer. It's a homebrew class, and the Azure Dragonborn as well is another homebrew race. It's more of a variant on the current Dragonborn race, giving him force damage instead of the normal acid or whatever, and some changes in the stats. Other than that, Xiong is quite a quirky guy. He's a very smart Dragonborn, but not very charismatic. He can't really talk to people very well. He gets on people's nerves after a while. He will be very insistent on doing things his way, cause he has always been the smartest guy in the room.
Let us begin the session 0 then, where we delve into how your character gets to the starting point of the campaign.
And hopefully doesn't die before the campaign even starts.
Oh, that'll be fun. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to reroll a new character.
Oh, actually, can I?
No. You have to keep the stats. No, I'm kidding. Right. Okay, so, setting the scene. So, our story or adventure begins in the most unlikely of places. At the base of a dormant volcano on an island that is, based on hearsay, some say great geniuses and wonderful minds dwell there. Others might say that crazy people will be here. So, you've got nice variants all around, I'd say. So why don't you introduce tell the people watching why are you here?
Right. Just to tell everyone, first, I'm, the Venn diagram, I'm part in the middle. I'm right in the middle of those two.
Also, smart and so you're smart and crazy.
As are most of these people here.
Pretty much.
Alright. Smart people, crazy people. That's me right there. Okay, so, what I'm doing here. I am an Azure Dragonborn, as I've said. My family have all been scholars. However, I never really wanted to stay indoors reading books and studying. It's kind of boring. So I actually went to learn, and my main motivation is knowledge. So I went to figure out how to mix things, how to smith, how to fight. Mm-hmm. And after a while, I was recognized by the higher-ups, the nobles, and
they granted you you elected to take that very position that no one else wants.
I mean, it's a wonderful position, and how dare they lock all these bright and wonderful minds in this small, dormant volcano island? Yeah, what horrible people. So I went there. I took the job to take care of them as a guard.
Guard of sorts. So you're more like your official title is the court liaison to this place.
Sure.
But anyway,
And
It has been several months since you took the job. The job is rewarding, but also fairly taxing. Besides the mountain of paperwork you have to do on a daily basis, your other unofficial position is to take care of any experimental incidents that on this island, about once a week, you've seen your fair share. You've seen your fair share of chemical fires, you've seen your fair share of malfunctioning experiments, you've
magical
seen
mishaps.
magical mishaps are a daily basis.
I need counterspell.
I dispel magic. So, your adventure begins on what seems to be an ordinary day as you're aroused from your slumber by a thunderous roar that's very muffled coming from far across the island.
Somebody cast Thunder Wave. Thunderous Smite. Something like that. Let's go. Okay. So, what you see right now, you see I have to take some time to wear my armor, and I'm preparing a lot of my items. So because I have to actually carry a lot of small inventions of a sort. There's
You take about 10 minutes to strap on every piece, every gadget that you have on. Eventually, you hear a knock on the door.
Yes. Yes. All right. I swing the door open, and who's that?
You see one of your aides. Someone who works for you.
They're still alive.
That's still
Very
alive.
good.
Yes, this person is known as Elder Zhou by most of the folk here.
So
He's an older man.
Excuse me, my lord.
Oh, no need for my lord. I've told you many times. Just
Yes. Well, Xiong,
yes.
we have, as you can tell, we have another magical mishap.
Oh no. Okay. Well, bring me to them. Along the way, please tell me what's happening.
He kind of leads you there. He
Go.
turns.
Well, it seems that the Mechanical Servant Division has been experimenting with the Ordnance Research Team.
Together.
Yeah, that was my response. And so,
Oh no.
as two things that aren't supposed to go together come together, boom appears.
No, that's just the ordinance.
Yeah.
That's just them. Boom appears when they are involved. Okay.
To be fair, the Mechanical Servant Research Team does not have the capable walls to contain the explosion.
Yeah, I believe they probably got them to ordinance team to allow them to mobilize.
I don't think there was any paperwork. You know how we do things here, pretty loose. We have a bigger problem. So
bigger than that.
the normal mechanical cars we normally send as an escort for you, they're still being repaired after the last Ordnance Team's incident.
Who is anybody else involved? I really hope it's just.
Oh no, everyone's alive.
Okay,
It's just
that's good.
problem is you're gonna go there alone.
Alright, I have prepared for this. This is not actually the first time, I think. Thank you, Uncle.
Okay, I will attend to the paperwork.
Please do.
I will
Please do.
assign this. Let me fetch you a guide. You'll need a guide that.
Which department is it under? Where is it now? Where are they now?
They are in between. They're in a staging area where we usually showcase the experiments that are successful.
They are successful. Right. Okay, I know the way there.
He kind of, you see him like,
Wait,
and he walks off for a bit, and you see him pulling out what seems to be a small goblin in tow. A small goblin, small light goblin with light green skin, with very simple garments. And like,
this is Aning.
Anin.
He'll be your guide.
and then you see a small like, I don't want to. He's like,
No. As the upcoming Ordnance Research Team's member, you have been assigned this task.
you see him like,
It's you. Are you new?
He's new, yes.
You seem a little bit wary for the ordnance team. You are smarter than you look actually right now. So Why was he actually brought into the ordnance team?
This one has the esteemed fame from outside of being able to blow things up without blowing anyone up.
Congratulations, then.
He has not
Young
lost a single finger.
And you see like he like
Yeah, very good
puts it back
job.
in his like pocket.
Well, let's hope that record keeps up.
He's like, huh?
Make sure that you keep all your fingers and everyone else's fingers as well.
Puts it a bit more. It puts it slightly deeper into his pockets. Like,
All right, very smart. And let's make our way. If you would help me with any of this ordnance.
right this way, sir. Walks off.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right.
You guys may go.
Okay.
You guys walk through the various divisions of the volcano, dodging and weaving from the other experiments that are going along about the day.
I keep my shield because I think that's going to be more explosives than anything, and I pull out my this light crossbow which I fashioned from several pieces of other experiments.
He turns. Trying to like make a bit of small talk. He's like, do you think we'll be fighting or?
Well, with the mechanical servants involved, I believe that there are probably going to be more problems. So, in case there have been rogue servants like escaped from their control.
What should
before.
I prepare?
What do you normally do?
Well, normally everything burns up, so we bury the dead.
Do you have any ordnance with you that you have prepared?
He kind of digs through his pockets, but I have this.
What am I seeing?
You know what you're saying? It's some sort of grey stone that seems to be about the size of a fist. And however, that does seem to be some sort of a fibrous cork stopper on the end. And you can tell, and knocking, and as he's jiggling about, you can kind of tell, given like the way he's handling it, it seems fairly light.
Okay. So this will blow up, I believe, since you are.
It's really easy, okay? Look.
Okay, no, stop. I grab his hand. Let's do that later.
Okay.
Alright, come, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, if you see any of the mechanical servants running around ready to attack us, just throw it.
Okay. Takes out a piece of paper and starts writing like if, then starts writing literally word for word what you just said.
Okay.
I am going to regret that.
Crumples it up.
You didn't burn and put in water and drink it.
Why?
That normally works better. Alright. I mean, that's what others do.
This is special. This is a special notepad. It's edible. And then you write on it and you eat it, you can remember things.
Is the ink edible? Yeah.
No.
You better. Yeah.
I've been fine so far.
Chucks it back. So it's this small satchel like. So eventually, across the small talk, about 10 minutes of walking, you reach what seems to be the door of where.
I think instead of walking, we'll be dashing there.
Okay, that's true. That's true. In a more hastily, like brisk walking speed, you make it there. You see several other goblins and several other humans at what seems to be some sort of a checkpoint where they're checking, where you see them halting anyone coming in and like halt. You see a fairly sizable individual, clean shaven, human, with slightly paler skin, probably because of how indoors he is. He's just standing there. No, stop. There's a bit of a problem.
Report, please.
Well, and he's at this point he knows. Oh, sorry, my liege.
Again, no mileage, nothing like that.
Sorry, Xiong, sir.
Xiong, please.
I'm pretty sure you got the report already. There seems to be a bit of a disturbance. We're trying to quarantine the area.
Very good.
We quarantine it to just a block. Well, not a block, a room more. Like
Okay.
everyone's fine,
Room is much
and you see everyone is fine. You see several goblins there, dusty, with like black powder marks all over their faces. Some of them seem to be missing a finger, and all this seems to be missing a finger. And you're just like and everyone's just like everyone else is just looking at this guy. Like,
Okay. Is it bandaged and ready?
It's bandaged, right?
Okay,
And
okay,
like,
very
don't
good.
worry. About that guy. Don't worry about him. He's fine. We did offer to heal it for him, but he wants to keep it a trophy as sorts. And you see like,
Ordnance. Yeah, no worries.
Seems. Yep. Anyway, we can open the door if you will.
Anything moving in there? What's the mechanical servants? What are the mechanical servants doing?
Most of the mechanical servers have been rendered not functioning.
Okay, so what was going on the last time that you looked in there?
Last I looked in there, it kind of like things from. There were some of the servants were moving, not all of them, and I think it might be the experimental division.
I mean, all of them are experimental division.
Well, some of them are more reliable than others. Some of them just blow up.
Okay, were there fires?
No, there were no fires.
Now there was electrical.
Things like nothing lightning.
Nothing lightning.
If I recall, they were using inert gunpowder.
All right,
They were trying to do something. Well, they were experimenting as usual.
as usual.
I don't know. I prefer to try my. I prefer using my gunpowder flavor meats, but that's a whole different topic.
Of course. Okay. Saying that, Ani, will you be staying here or coming with me?
And he's just like, I can go, sir, if you want.
Any way to keep yourself safe?
Not really. I can throw this.
Well, stay behind me then.
Okay.
With this, I shrug. Keep my light crossbow again. Pull out the dagger and the shield. Yeah, I think we'll have company.
And
Right.
he like, okay. And he knocks on the door, and you see this on the sides, two people just start winding, and
My
the
shield.
very familiar lift comes up, opens. They open the doors. They pull the metal doors open. It's fine. It's empty.
For now. But first, I'm going to cast a spell myself. I have this small, like, I would say a badge-sized trinket. It's one of my inventions. I paste it up on myself, and I create a shield of cold,
Okay.
armor of Augustus.
Good to know.
So I cast a spell, and then they bring a pen.
Whichever color you want, red, black.
I'll take note.
I don't have a pencil on me now.
Okay, no worries. I'll take note.
Okay, so you enter the lift, the doors close, and it starts descending.
Right.
A minute passes as you reach the bottom with a clunk. You pull the gates open. It's dimly lit, and you see on the sides the kind of crystalline light source that emanates from the side of the caverns.
Right. I just keep my eyes open, looking around. Ani, do you see anything? Do you see any of them?
No.
Okay, stay behind me.
Okay. And you just
I basically do a quick scan of the area. Anything strange?
everything seems just quiet.
Dangerous.
And
Were they doing anything magical here?
and then
with
kind
this
of like magical. They did find something. They did bring in something from the capital the other day.
In that case,
It was what was that? It was a big tube.
all right. In that case, I don't think I have 10 minutes to spare here, do I? I'm not gonna cast it as a ritual.
What are you gonna do?
I cast detect magic.
Okay.
Oh, painful. Another spell slot.
Let's rock that spell slot off your sheet.
Safety first. I'm a half caster. I don't have spell slots. Not many. One. Yeah. I don't have enough.
You did. What's the range? 130 feet. 30
30
feet.
Range,
Nothing in range so
How big
far.
is this room?
They're not in the room. You're still in the lift and like in the corridors
Oh,
that
okay,
encompass
yeah.
it.
So
Nothing in the
I'll just-
corridors as of yet.
Okay, so I'll just step out.
As you pass by the several rooms of the mechanical 7 ward or section, it's quiet. Almost,
Too quiet.
It's very. What's the term? It's very different for you because when you arrived here, it was so noisy, and you just gotten so used to it. And now that it's just silence, you're like, oh, this is weird.
Okay. Flag.
Like there's nothing. There's no livelihood of what you normally used to. You know, the livelihood of like all the various weird sounds and noises of contraptions moving, of explosives, of weird crackling of lightning. There's nothing here like that here.
Okay.
So you walk in, and finally you enter the area they were talking about, that kind of staging area where it's more like a communal area where you have various bookcases on the side and various tables where you are aware back in, well, if it was functioning as intended, people would be here just going about their day, talking, discussing about new experiments and inventions. And then that's when your magic detection pings.
Yes.
And at that point you see something move.
What's there?
You see, for a moment you think it's a goblin, except as you squint your eyes and as the light slowly illuminates it, it's this more like a mechanical facsimile of a goblin with very rudimentary like tin ears and copper glowing. It kind of turns to and you roll initiative.
Yeah. Just waiting for that. Right.
Hang on. I got a map. Hang on, I got a map. DM's got a map.
Okay, I'll just roll.
You roll for initiative and roll myself.
Good boy. Good dice.
No, and I will use goblin minis as minis. So you see, hang on again.
I do have a dragon bond, but it's not as you.
No, that's fine. Any placeholder is good. Okay. What's your initiative?
21.
Damn, son.
Hey. Yeah.
Let me roll for Ning first. That's not bad. Hey. The DM. Actually, no, why do I even need that? So, 21 you say?
Yeah, that's right.
Good to know. Let me just take down initiatives from you. 21. That is a... And let me roll initiative for them now. Okay. So, top of the round. Xiong, what do you want to do?
Alright.
These mechanical, like goblins, seem to notice you, and what you notice when you enter this, as you're looking at them now, as they turn to you. Before this, they seem to be tidying up the place.
Okay.
But now, as they spot you, you see them ready, weapons.
Oh man. Okay. As I look at them, will I be able to see how to deactivate them? Because normally mechanical servants can be deactivated.
You will need an action for that. As in, you need an action to check. That's what I'm getting at.
From this range, will I be able to check? Or will I have to go
no,
closer?
purely because these servants look very different from what you're used to. Like, they seem to be a very, what's the term? There doesn't seem to be any moving parts to them, like exposed. Very contrary to, the design's a lot more elegant to what you're used to. The typical mechanical servants you do see running around have like clockworks and gears exposed to them, and they're more hardy, but they're also less elegant as what you're looking at now.
Oh, for all the times for them to build in elegance. I mean, come on.
Actual design sense.
why now?
Anyway.
Alright, so if that I decide, okay, you know what? These guys can rebuild them. I can help with the rebuilding if they need to. But for now, I'm gonna make sure that they are neutralized. So I'm gonna charge up 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20 feet movement. Go with my dagger. Free action interaction. I'm gonna attach my effect engine.
Oh, nice.
Okay, my
Sure.
effect engine, it will be a fire engine. It's basically it's a fire engine. Yes.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Carry on.
Because yes, over here I am a firefighter. Put out fires. So okay, so I attach this fire engine
Okay.
to my dagger,
Okay.
and basically what happens is that it starts glowing white hot with extra damage. And what I'll do is, as a bonus action, I can activate it. So I'll get my melee weapon to
You
do a bit more
crank
damage.
the crank and you see the thing.
It's like a
just-
dynamo.
Yeah,
I need to
you get to crank it, and you see it's glowing reddish as the metal is heated up.
Yeah. And basically stab it down.
Go for it. Roll a hit.
Come on. Alright, 13 plus 5, that's 18
That
to
hits.
hit.
Roll damage.
Okay, that's a d4 plus d6. Alright, 5 plus 3, 8 damage.
Use as a creature lunges towards you. This mechanical creature lunges towards you. You take a dagger, stabbing right through. It just cuts through the metal like hot like butter. And then the thing just stops working. You hear the sound of gears cranking up, and you see it just power down and just fall flat to the side with a loud. I'm sorry. Let me put that out of the way.
Alright, very good, very good. I turn around and go another 10 feet this way.
Okay.
I tell Ani to keep behind me, and if you go throw at the further one, if you can.
Okay. And it's Anning's turn now. He is going to take an action to hide.
Perfect. I'm good with that.
And he hides. You see him just like dodge out the corner and disappears.
Or do that. Yeah.
And that's his turn.
Okay.
The other two turn. This one, that one, the furthest one. Sorry, the one closer to you.
This one?
Gonna move towards you.
Alright, perfect.
And it's gonna try to strike you with what seems to be, you see it's from its hand. Like the hand kind of switches and it becomes a dagger that shoots out.
Oh, that's cool.
And-
I'm gonna make that.
A butterfly knife? No, the spring loaded knife, yeah. It's not from the hand, it's like the hand is replaced by,
I'm just gonna sink.
but it's not, sure. You're inspired to do an Assassin's Creed shit.
Oh, I wasn't saying the name because I was afraid of.
Anyway, 17 to hit.
That's my AC.
Oh,
yes.
nice. So it manages to stab you and you take 4 points of piercing damage as you
4
try to
points?
dodge out of the way, but it's very barely slices you on the face.
Alright,
around
and
the
with
cheek.
that, he takes 5 damage for my armor of Agathis.
Ooh, because you're no more temporary hit points, are you?
I do have 5 THP, and he dealt 4.
Oh,
So I have
and
an
as it
extra.
strikes, you see the cold magic just run up the mechanical arms, seeming it is definitely a conductor, and suddenly you see the entire thing just freeze up and just fall backwards. And
Okay.
it's down. No, that's wrong. Last one is his turn's going to move towards you,
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's more.
and it's going to try to strike you again, and that is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Clangs onto your very mechanical shield. Made-
Hodgepodge.
a hodgepodge made from dead experiments shield. Strikes a spring and just bounces
Okay,
off.
mechanical servants, mechanical experiments, not dead experiments in another form, okay?
Sure, mechanical experiment.
I'm not building with like flesh and bones.
It's purely metal.
Yes.
That's a good distinction to note.
Please.
And now that's its turn. Top of the round. You're up.
Alright. I look over to them, just step down. Yeah, I'm just gonna step down and
Go for it.
yeah, that's a 12 plus 5, 17 to hit. 17 to hit.
That hurts.
Yeah. That's more. Oh, cow, that's 10 damage. It's a 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
That's enough as it reels back from trying to strike you. You taking this opportunity, just lunge right into his torso, and again the blade.
I try not to sever too many like important parts, so that they can sell.
You make it. You make more of try to make it shallower.
Just a shank. I just shank it.
Just shank it. Okay, the shank is enough. As you strike it, you see the thing just seize up and stop moving, as your knife melts into the metal like butter again.
Right. Very good. Very good.
And as that thing falls, Aning just pops suddenly right behind your cloak, like, it's
safe now. No worries. Just want to make sure this.
There's one more. Your detect magic is still up, by the way. There's still one more very strong magical presence coming from what seems to be a massive glass tube. And yeah, you can actually see it there.
I get a little bit closer to investigate it.
Make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah. Oh, first check of the game.
Perception or just investigation to check out what this mechanical thing is? I mean, I do
I'll leave it up to you. Which one you use?
Okay, because I have there's a feat, not a feat, background. My background is inventor. Inner workings.
I'd say investigation check, pure straight up.
And advantage on intelligence checks to figure out what it does.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yes, thank you. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Dang.
And thank you. And thank you.
First check of the game is already a natural 20.
This is me. This is me.
Why can't that happen in combat? So, this glass tube itself has a bit of a kind of fog condensation around it as you wipe around and try to take a glimpse in. Is this? You see this inverted pyramid shaped mechanical creature with 3 limbs and 3 legs, purely mechanical. However, as you start wiping on you see coming from the centerpiece, like where the chest region is, you see a kind of like oculus eye that opens up, and eyes start to look at you. As it breaks, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What are you? Oh, sorry. No. Oh, can I keep that?
No.
Yeah.
You gotta roll it. It's not supposed to be accidental.
I'm gonna change dice.
What's that?
It's a 4.
4
plus 3, 7.
Oh no.
Yay!
Oh no. You take 6 points of piercing damage as the glass shatters and manages to get through your armor.
Why do you do this? You're meant to be the chosen one. Does he attack? Is it a melee attack on me?
No,
Does he touch me?
It doesn't touch you.
My armor of Baguettes is
I
gone.
need you to make a new initiative check this
Alright,
time.
so it's 6 damage, right?
6 points of damage, yes.
That's a minus 5, so 13. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's a 13 on my side.
I am going 13. Good to know.
Oh, wait, so I guess I'll be right here. Right.
I'm using a d4. It's inverted, but you get the idea.
I shut up. Anish!
And the earning, I'd say, would be about.
Alright.
So what's your initiative?
That's a 13.
13. Good to know. Okay. And let me roll for Anning as well. Okay. You're up. What do you want to
Oh,
do?
nice. Okay. It looks hostile. Does it look hostile?
The hands. Well, at this point, you see it just standing there. Very, very mechanical rope movement, looking towards you. And then, as it stares at you, you see the eyes glow red.
Oh well, that's hostile. I mean, I don't mean to presume or assume.
It's pretty much.
Red
Well, you get the idea.
Evil.
You get the idea as you see from its hand sprout this mechanical spear that opens up.
That's hostile. Okay, that's definitely hostile. I'm gonna stab it.
Go for it.
Alright, I sigh at the loss of this possibly new invention. And as it takes out the spear, I'll take the opportunity to just jam it possibly in the center of this triangle.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 2 triangular. It's a pyramid.
It's a pyramid. Like, one of the
Okay,
sides
go for it.
where its face might be.
No, all sides have an eye. All sides have an eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
I try stepping into an eye. That's a 12 to hit.
12 misses as you try to stab. You see the spear just move and clang your hand out of the way.
Oh,
Anything else?
well, I've already got it on. I have resist cold. Yeah, I believe that might
it?
actually be it.
Okay. Anning's turn. He will try to throw what seems to be a pebble. A smaller pebble from what you from.
Oh, no, not the one that
No, not the big one.
exploded.
Never mind. He misses. The pebble hits the side of the room, and you, as it's really small. It's about this size. However, as it hits the side of the room, a sizable hole appears, and like, oh.
Okay, Anning,
And
be
he's like,
careful with
"Sorry."
that.
He's gonna take his one action to hide. Never mind. He fails. He just hides behind a pillar, like, and you see the ear popping out.
All right.
Creature's turn. Gonna make 3 attacks against you.
Well, now
What's your AC again?
17.
First 2 attacks miss. As the last attack is a total 20.
What?
Total 20. So the first 2 spears, total 20 is not a natural.
Yeah, there you go.
And then the first 2 spears swing towards you. You manage to dodge out of the way. However, the third one comes from the other side and blindsides you and hits you on the face as you're dodging.
Anyway, by the face.
And so
it's not
you
pretty face.
take 2 points of damage as
Okay.
it lightly cuts you again on the cheeks. And you see you feel a trickle of blood flowing down your cheeks.
Iron.
That's its turn. Wow, 3 attacks and I missed. You're top of the round. You're up.
My AC is not too bad.
This is pretty good actually.
All right. Should I just continue stepping? Can you stay safe? He melee range, right? So
Yep.
he's probably right there. I'm going to move to the side and tell Anning to, if he wants to show, like, try to aim it on the other side. Yeah, I have to stab. Right now, that's the way I can bring him down.
Go for it.
We'll continue.
Rather hit.
Okay, yeah, you. Come on. Yes, that's 17.
That hits. That's a
Alright.
lot better. Good roll damage.
Okay, now this is a decision I have to make. Yes, I'm going to affect discharge.
Okay.
What that does is basically what my effect engine is already on.
Yep.
I'm going to make it even hotter.
Oh.
White hot, and it starts steaming.
Okay.
The dagger melts a little bit.
The dagger slightly melts a bit, and you see a bit of blackish. You see from the melting, a bit of blackish smog appears. But however, more importantly, the air around it seems to steam as well with it.
Stab it into him.
Okay.
And basically make it try to make it melt more. So
Okay.
that what it does is that's another 2d6.
Ooh.
Whew. All my spells.
He sends all the spells. That D6 is cocked.
Yeah. Okay. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's better. So that's a 10, 16 plus the 3, 19 damage.
Oh shucks. That's all it had. The dagger, steaming hot white, plunges into this creature as it's pulling its javelins back, readying for another attack. You stab it through its eye. It melts through the oculus kind of opening, and you plunge your entire hand through. You see the entire thing seize up. The spears drop on the floor.
This is what I call an Oculus Rift. Sponsorship?
As you're pulling the dagger out, you see the creature suddenly just shrink a bit. You see the metal on the side start to, in a very horrendous metals crunching sound, crunk, crunk, and then you see it just disintegrate to dust.
Oh man.
However, it does seem to be under the pile of dust. You see something gleaming.
Okay. I shouldn't interfere with this dangerous object. It's
Anning's
not very
there,
smart.
and I just start poking the dust.
No. Damn it.
He's
Okay,
fucking dust. Nothing
I'll-
happens.
Okay, I basically sweep away some of the dust and pull using some of my tools. I have quite a number of different tools. Probably using the Tinker's tools to basically pick it up.
It's
a tong.
It's an amulet. It seems to have some sort of gears inside, and as you put it closer to your ears, you hear a ticking. Yep.
Okay, you sure this is safe?
Yeah, detect magic does know that this is magical.
I assume it's magical. Okay. I don't have a spell slot, but I basically make sure that the rest of the area is pretty safe. Yes.
Make
no?
an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's an 18, 20.
I'm the smart one here. That's what I'm supposed to do. Investigate.
Looking about the place, this does seem to be the only what's the term, source of disturbance. Everything else seems pristine.
They quarantine.
In this room compared to the rest of the rooms though, it's immaculately clean. Everything is so orderly. All the books are placed perfectly 90 degrees upright.
Is this normal?
Compared to the rest of the rooms? Hell no.
No. I mean, for mechanical servant room.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not normal.
It's not normal. They tidy up, but not to such precision.
Will I associate this to the?
You have no
Like-
idea.
I mean, they were cleaning up, so
They
I
were
guess
cleaning up, that's all you
mechanical
could tell.
servants might be the cause of this. Like, I want to try and repair those things. They seem very useful.
The ones on the floor?
Yeah.
That would
I mean,
take a
that's
different
another
day.
time, another day, another time.
Emerging out of the quarantine room, the rest, everyone else looks at you. Is it say?
I pick up the amulet. Yeah, we found something, but I'm sorry I had to destroy them.
And you hear suddenly from behind the back, like there seems to be a disturbance. Someone's moving and pushing through the crowd. You destroyed what?
They were attacking. Again,
You see a
part of the rules
you
is
see an
nothing that will
elderly
attack each
gnome
other.
with a very lush beard that flows. It's looking at it seems to be wearing some sort of a scholarly hat, the kind you're more used to outside of the volcano.
Ah.
And he's like, "You destroyed what?"
Yes, we had to destroy some of them. Remember, what are the rules here?
Don't destroy.
Don't create things that can kill people.
They weren't kidding.
They were attacking me.
It was very hard to get.
Yes.
Is the tube thing okay? Is the tube okay?
Yeah, I destroyed it when he came out to attack me. Again.
You see this gnome just sitting there like.
I go up to him. Well,
You see a few other people, some of the members that are just like starting to fan him with whatever they can.
okay, I pick up one of the mechanical servants, one of the bodies, bring up to him. I didn't do much damage to this, and I can help you rebuild them. I'll be with you. We'll see what we can do.
They were based off that original.
No wonder.
Oh, weeks of work wasted.
Do you have the notes? They seem to have cleared up the area. It's very much easier to access now.
And as you say, clean up the area, everyone is dead silent now.
What happened here?
They're like, and then suddenly you see the panic in their eyes, like, they cleaned up the area of my scrollings!
Yeah. Well, they cleaned up the area. Yes. So everything's clean and it looks much better.
You hear a few sobs in the background.
Everything looks so much better now.
This elderly gnome like, do you know what you just destroyed?
Something that could have attacked the rest of
It's a
this.
tridron. Do you know how hard those are to get here?
Do I?
No. You make an intelligent history check. This would be Arcana check.
Arcana? It's a 14.
I know my magic.
You're not too sure, but you know tridrons are, at least you're aware of them. You know they're stupidly rare. And they are almost non-existent in Ing. And you see it's like, we're back to square one. We go find another one now.
It's either that or you used the notes. You say you were studying it for weeks.
But now it's best to That's messed up the order of my notes.
I will help you. I'll be here with you. And I found this thing, and maybe we can study this.
And as you like, you see his whole demeanor changes. Like,
Hold on. We have to make sure that this is safe. Safety first. That is rule number 4 here.
And you hear everyone.
Rule number 1. What? What was rule number 1?
Okay,
Collectively
sit
go.
down. I sit down. Wait for 10 minutes, guys. I cast identify as a ritual.
They all stare eagerly there as you're about to cast an advice. One of them are like, no, let me.
Alright.
And he just like snaps his fingers. Oh, it's nothing important.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Inside check. Shoot.
What do you get? What do you get?
7.
7. He's clearly lying.
Oh, okay.
He's clearly like you can this individual, this slightly more cantankerous man, human, pale, has a twitch in his eye a bit. When you know that when he lies, he twitches a lot, and he's like, no, it's just nothing.
I look over to the rest of them. If you want me to find out, I'm going to take 10 minutes to find out what it is, unless you get him to talk.
Oh, and you see him just eye this guy. Fine. It's a clockwork amulet. It's so you see here that this thing, yeah. It imposes order. Yeah. That means, and he explains the kind of like the mechanical stuff going on mechanical around that you can kind of. And based on that, it is a magic item. I will send you the link.
No
I
worries.
was saying that-
As a DM, I
know
what I know now.
Okay, you know what? It's like and
Average.
now as he finishes his whole drivel, like going on about mechanics and engineering and primers and
I spent the time when he was talking to cast identify, so I know exactly what it is.
yeah, 10 minutes left as he finishes his round. Now, so now that I told you, can I have it?
Looking around at the room.
And
I'll-
everyone eyes you now like eagerly, like you
We'll
know,
allow-
as if kids looking at someone buying like a bag of candy and distributing. They're all just eyeing like.
This will be up for research. It is not yours. It is for the facility to use for research.
Oh, and you see everyone, some of them like, yay, some of them, oh, and then you hear one guy, another person in the background, oh, paperwork.
You're doing it now. I'm not doing it. You're doing the paperwork.
Yeah, and you hear in the
Good job.
background, god damn it!
Whew, I got out of that one easy. Yeah, basically,
And you spend the next few days cleaning the place, restoring order, or what semblance of order is to the place, and I think that is a good place to end this off.
Alright. Yeah, that was pretty scary if more of them hit.
Oh yeah, your AC is pretty good actually.
Yes. Beautiful for that. Wow. Well done.
And so, that's what you're watching. This is the first tale of Xiong. What other shenanigans he might come up across? Well, we'll all find out together, and I'll see you around. Okay, so that went well. So next character, I can definitely see him playing somewhat of a utility role in combat, but off screen, he'd be very interesting. He'd probably be the elder brother / dad of the group, who's also the guy making all the cool tools and toys for everyone else. So that'll be interesting. Besides that, I do like this Tinkerer class. It does have a nice balance between mechanical bite and yet having that utility to help others on the offbeat.